Khamzat Chimaev is genuinely the best, worst fighter in the UFC right now. And yeah, I know what you're thinking, the best, worst fighter. What are you talking about?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Don't get me wrong, this dude is dominant as hell. And yeah, he did just fight Dricus, and I know I'm a few weeks late. And yeah, look, if dominance was the only thing that actually mattered, it was definitely a masterclass. But look, if you actually watched that fight, bro, that fight was boring.
Boring. Boring. Boring.
And before you come at me saying, like, it's MMA, just watch boxing if you want to see stand-up. No, just watch wrestling if you want to see that shit, because that was boring. Guys, I don't mean to flex. That right there, that's me with a blue belt. I like grappling dudes as much as the next guy, but that shit was boring as hell. Look, let me give you some stats, guys. 21 minutes of ground control. That's the whole fight. A wet blanket on top of Dricus. And yeah, look, he set a middleweight record, landed 529 strikes, but only 37 of them were actually significant. Let me put that into perspective for you guys. 500 haymakers and only landing 37 with power. They were just love taps. Like, it genuinely looked like he was trying not to wake up Dricus like Dricus was asleep, and he was just trying to give him some love taps. And yeah, look, it's not like he didn't have the opportunity to do anything. He had Dricus in the crucifix multiple times. The most violent position you can probably get someone in, because you can just rain elbows down. The spot where you can just bloody someone up, turn their face into some freaking mince, some ground beef. But instead, Khamzat just tapped him. Like, it was less ground and pound and just kind of like politely pat this dude. And yeah, look, that's why I'm calling him the best, worst fighter. Skill-wise, this dude's on top. He ragdolled Dricus. Don't get me wrong, the guy who outclassed Adesanya, he out-grappled. Like, come on, man, that's insane. Don't get me wrong, but entertainment-wise, you genuinely could have walked away, made some lunch, come back, and it would have looked like you just paused the TV. But no, it had been 15 minutes. It was just in the exact same position. That's because it was boring. He did the same shit. And look, before you come at me just saying that's technical skill with that argument, don't be the same kind of person that was coming at Sean Strickland for saying he's going to go in there and have a war and just jab, because you're contradicting yourself. Come on now. But yeah, so this whole thing kind of just ended up in this weird stalemate where Khamzat was dominating, but nobody really felt satisfied here. Like, I think if anything, nobody's stock moved in terms of going up, but I definitely think Khamzat's stock has gone down. Like, I don't know about you, but I was so hyped for this fight. Like, genuinely, I thought this was going to be like banger of the year. But now, next time Khamzat fights, I don't really care. I'm going to watch it, but it's just kind of boring. I don't want to see that again. He needs to go back to what he was doing, because if he continues like this, the fan base is not going to enjoy it. Like, I know this is like a casual take, but let's be for real. I like seeing some technical ground skill. That's why I like Pantoja, you know what I mean? But this is boring. Nobody wants to see this. Come on now. Like, it's essentially just like putting UFC 5 on career mode and just making it the easiest thing ever. Like, yeah, you're gonna win, but it's just kind of boring. Like, come on. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Khamzat is definitely the scariest dude in the division, but also right now he's the most boring, which is kind of crazy to say, because if you went back a few years, you'd be like, this guy's the kind of like most scary, entertaining fighter. But yeah, look, he's probably just gonna smash his way through title defense, but if we're gonna get 25 minutes of just laying on top like a wet blanket again, I'm kind of gonna be going for the other guy every single time.